Hello everyone, my name is Sadie. Welcome back to my channel, YinReikiLight. Today I am coming on again today to do the weekly October message for this week, October 3rd through October 9th. Today is Sunday, October 3rd. So the first thing I want to bring through is an experience I had this morning. I was taking a morning walk. I always like to get up really early in the morning, and if the weather's good, I'll go outside and take a long walk. As I started walking, I heard this like little scuttling on my path, and I look down and I see this big crab, and it's, moving sideways as crabs move, and it's just like moving sideways to avert me, to kind of get out of my way because it sees me and it's got its pinchers up and it's just like, and so I wanted to look up because I knew that was this very specific message for me and a very specific message about this week. And so I wanted to look up the spiritual significance of crabs. And so this is what I found, and I'm going to read it for you because it really goes into a lot of the messages that I've been getting for this week. So crab spiritual meaning relates to your vision. From the crab animal totem symbolism, you need to open your eyes to see what is happening around you. The crab has compound eyes and many lenses that he uses to see things. Thus, the symbol tells you to be objective and sharp. Besides, you should overlook minor problems and focus your attention on something that will bring a massive difference in your life. In essence, this animal totem urges you to widen your perspective and see beyond the horizon. Additionally, the crab is a social creature. Crabs know how to make friends and love peace. Therefore, when you come across a crab, it is trying to send you a message of peace. Stop fighting with people. Instead, learn to live in harmony with others. When someone hurts you, do not prolong your anger. Just forgive them. Crabs are also good at defending themselves and protecting themselves. Because of their hard shells, crabs know how to keep themselves safe. So that is a perfect depiction. The crab animal totem is a perfect depiction of the energy this week. We're going to start with paying attention. So your perception may be heightened this week, your psychic insight may be heightened, but also your perception of your environment around you. You might see little subtle things that you haven't seen before. Obviously, there's going to be an increase of synchronicities, number synchronicities, signs and symbols from the universe trying to get your attention. You might see feathers, you might see more number sequences. I've been seeing 444. I know Kelly and Lunar Eclipse Tarot just did a video about this, about 444. There's gonna be more of these synchronicities and symbols in your environment this week. So really, really pay attention to them because they're special messages for you. The other thing I wanted to bring through is it's not just about paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities. It's also about paying attention to all of your senses. Your senses could be heightened this week. So your sense of smell might be heightened this week. Your sense of taste might be heightened this week. Your sense of touch might be heightened this week. Your intuition is going to be heightened this week. Also, just what you see with your physical eyes, like I was saying, you might start seeing things in your environment that you never even noticed before. This is because we are accelerating and expanding and ascending further, farther, faster. And so because of that, we're going to have that physical manifestation of this accelerated energy. What they want me to share is that just kind of like the crab, and how I explained the crab moves sideways to sort of avert me. That is also part of a manifestation as well. So in the monthly message that I just did, I talked about how manifestation is really going to be heightened. But they kind of wanted me to go deeper into understanding manifestation, how it gets heightened, but also understanding how powerful and influential you are to manifestation. So they kind of wanted me to give this example. Say you're riding your bike down the street. It's a beautiful day, you know, everything's going great. Your bike ride is wonderful. And then you see a car from the distance, maybe from your peripheral vision, and they're sort of weaving in and out of traffic. They're not really paying attention to where they're going. And it sort of signals you to pay more attention because you see them moving erratically, and it's put you on high alert. Your intuition, your spidey senses are starting to go off and like, hey, this may not be a great situation. You're still riding your bike, but you're paying more attention. They're getting closer and closer to you, and you realize at this moment, like, this person is not paying attention. I'm probably going to get hit if I continue down this path. This is your point of power. This is your point to shift your energy, shift your direction, make a different choice to shift the manifestation that is about to occur, because it is easier to prevent a manifestation than it is to change a manifestation once it has occurred. This is the other thing they wanted me to get into manifestation about. If you're seeing red flags, if you're paying attention to your environment and you're seeing red flags, or you're seeing the energy sort of pull in a certain direction that is moving towards an outcome you do not want for yourself, you can pull your energy away from that outcome by making a different choice. They want you to understand how powerful you are to influence. And again, once something has happened, you can't change that manifestation that has happened. You can create something else maybe to counterbalance it, but it's really about paying enough attention to your environment, to your intuition, to your discernment, to everything that's around you to kind of see where the energy is flowing. And because where the energy flows, that's where the manifestation is going to be. And if you don't like where the energy is flowing, as you're looking at it, as you're observing it, shift where the energy is flowing. Either by removing yourself from a situation, you know, like the example with the bike ride. Like, if you see that this car is riding erratically and it's about to hit you, you can stop riding your bike and just switch directions to, you know, go a totally different path. Like the crab, they're adaptable. So they're able to protect themselves because they can go within their shell. They can defend themselves because they can flexible and be maneuvering around and sort of shift and move sideways to avert any possible danger or crisis that may occur. This is a very important energy this week because with this heightened acceleration, this heightened energy, this heightened manifestation energy, there is also heightened fear because we are going into sort of unknown paradigms, unknown energies and situations and circumstances in the collective. And because of that unknown energy, it brings about more fear for the collective, which means many of the collective are consciously creating chaos because they're afraid. So it's really, really sort of important to like look and pay attention to your environment and pay attention to everything around you to see, okay, oh, I see that these people are like getting worked up and they're really upset and they're really angry, and I'm going to remove my energy from that so that I'm not manifesting a specific outcome with them. You can always manifest a higher outcome because you are a conscious creator. You are always consciously creating, whether it is creating from a space of love or creating from a space of fear. The higher the vibration, the higher the energy, the higher the outcome. So when you create from a space of love, you will create a higher outcome. You will manifest a higher outcome. But on the flip side of that, when you're in your fear energy, when you're feeling, you know, a lot of judgment for the collective, when you're afraid, when you're angry, you're creating from that space too, and that's going to create a lower outcome. All right. So protection and defense is very, very important this week. That's probably why I've been seeing 444. It's about angels. It's about being surrounded by angels. It's also very representative of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has your back. If you feel like you're a little bit vulnerable this week because you're in situations that are uncomfortable or new for you, always reach out to your angels, your guides. Pray for protection, pray for light, pray for love. It is surrounding you at all times and all ways, okay? But also, they want you to use more protective crystals this week. So I always wear this bracelet. It is black tourmaline. It also has selenite because tourmaline shields, selenite cleanses. So I'm cleansing and shielding my energy at the same time. But so black tourmaline, shungite, black onyx, any sort of black stones that are going to shield your energy from sort of the harshness of the collective and the external environments. And really, just like a crab, if you need to withdraw from the collective and the external environments and just sort of be a hermit this week, that's okay too, all right? The other energy of the crab is the other energy that I've been picking up on a lot, and it's about friends, friendship, collaboration, community. There is this conscious community that is growing. It is expanding. More of us are finding our inner light. We're holding our inner light. We're holding our inner love. We're holding that peace and that space of joy and ascension and just rising and raising our vibration and rising our consciousness. And as we do that, you're going to draw in more love, more support, more help, more of your soul tribe, more of the people that vibe with you, the people that get you, you know. So this week is really, really beautiful for that as well. Camaraderie, celebration. I'm seeing 3 of Cups and just, you know, really enjoying the company of others and spending time with like-minded, soul path, like sort of kindred spirits, okay? That's a really, really beautiful energy of this week as well. The one thing though that they really want to press upon about this week is, you know, because you're growing, it's time to take off the training wheels. Just like I gave the bike analogy, they've been giving me a lot of bike analogies lately, but you know, sometimes, you know, we need the training wheels when we're first getting started to help us steady ourselves. But there comes a point where the training wheels are actually hindering us from moving further, farther, faster. And this is a week where anybody who hears this video needs to take off the training wheels and needs to also let go of anything that is being used as a crutch in your life. You don't need it anymore. All it's doing is holding you back and holding you down. The reason why this energy is coming through very strongly is because the Pluto, the planet of transformation, is going to end its retrograde this week on the 6th and go direct. Also, there is a new moon in Libra this week, and new moons are always about new beginnings. And so something needs to end, something needs to be let go of so that you can move forward, okay? And so it's time for your transformation. It's time for you to break through the chrysalis. It's time for you to spread your wings. And because of that, you've got to let go of the things that are holding you down. Some of the things that could be holding you down are old communities, old friendships. You know if someone's meant to be in your life if they're growing with you, if you have the same interests, if you like the same things, if you still resonate with each other, and it's still wonderful to see them and spend time with them. But you also know that if it doesn't resonate with you anymore, if you just have totally different interests and totally different ideas and belief systems, that maybe this is not for you anymore. This is not your community anymore. I'm really getting this for some of you. It has to do with like your church and your spiritual community that you're currently in. It's like you've evolved beyond it. You've outgrown it. And the dogma and this strict sort of restrictive belief system that they project is actually keeping you in lower vibrations that you no longer need to be in. And once you release this community that you love, but that you've grown beyond, once you do that, you're going to see the expansion, and you're going to have the new energy start to flood in and come through into your life. For some of you, the community that you need to release is your job. You know, it's a job you hate, and yes, maybe you're comfortable, maybe you're a great salesperson and you've been doing it for years, but it's not your love, your heart's not in it anymore. This is a time to really look at that and start applying for other jobs, and not be afraid to take the leap. Love is a leap that can't be denied. And so when you come to that point where you've got to take the leap, because you know if you don't do it, you're just going to be stuck in the old energy and you've outgrown it. And so this is a week to take that leap, to move forward, to move out of old communities and into new communities, to move out of old collaborations and into new ones. There's a lot of change in the air. You know, I keep hearing that David Bowie song, Changes, but just that part of the song, changes, you know, that's what is happening right now. Everything is changing. We're all changing. We're all evolving and expanding. And sometimes to truly evolve and expand means to let go of the old. Again, I'll go back to crabs. That's why it came on my path this morning, because I was meant to sort of use the crab in this weekly message. You know, crabs, as they grow, they will switch shells. Certain crabs, as they grow, they will switch shells because that shell is no longer fits them anymore. They have to find a larger shell to go into. And so that's a message for somebody. You know, what was working, what you used to hold on to, it no longer fits you anymore. It's time to expand. It's time to move into a bigger shell. And so there's going to be a lot of changes that take place, but change can be the most beautiful thing, especially if it's changes that you want to have occur. Change is amazing, you know. Really shift your perspective on change. Understand that change is the constant in this reality, in this realm. Change is the only thing that you can guarantee. Things change. And so because things evolve, because things manifest. And so because of that, really get into the knowing that you have power to influence your life. You are a conscious creator, and you can change and shift energy and flow with it and go in new directions and try new things. You're never stuck. You always have the freedom to choose and the freedom to decide what you want to do next. Even if you can't do exactly what you want to do, you can still make a choice to not do what hasn't worked for you and what no longer works for you anymore. You can still make a choice to try something new. All right. So the song that came up this week, and they just wanted me to read the first part of it, but I really love this song and I haven't listened to it in a long time. It is a song by Daft Punk and Pharrell, and it is Get Lucky. So I'm going to read the lyrics of Get Lucky, just the first part of it. Like the legend of the phoenix, our ends were beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning, the force from the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. And so what they're bringing this through is because of this Wheel of Fortune energy. We're in the 10th month. We're in the 10 car, the Wheel of Fortune. It's about getting lucky. Getting lucky is not just about sex. Getting lucky is getting into that good fortune, that good luck energy, bringing in new collaborations, bringing in new people, new opportunities, abundance, joy, fun, striking it rich. hitting the lotto. There's so many ways to get lucky. There's so many ways to bring in good into your life and to manifest good in your life. And they want you to be in an energy where you're open to the possibility of anything occurring, of anything happening, of anything being possible, because that is where we're at right now in October. So with that, let's get into the energy even further. I am going to use the Morgan Greer tarot deck for this week. Let me shuffle and clear the energy of it. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of 100% unconditional love and light. Whoop. Couple flew out. I will use those. I'm just not going to look at them yet. Give us clear guidance and clear messages for how to best utilize the energy of this week, October 3rd through the 9th. Lots of really powerful energy this week. There is a new moon. I'll do a separate video for the new moon. Not going to post it today though. The new moon is on the 6th. Like I mentioned before, Pluto goes direct the 6th too, and Pluto is all about transformation, death, and rebirth. It's that Phoenix energy. That's why they wanted me to bring up that song Get Lucky. Like the legend of the Phoenix, our ends are beginnings. Remember that. Okay, so woo, let's see what came forward. Okay, it's actually really interesting. Okay, Four of Swords. Rest, reflect, meditate, pray more. Really connect with your inner source, your inner guidance, your intuition this week to help you to kind of get balanced, stay clear, and stay centered, because there's a lot of energy coming through this week. The Six of Pentacles actually came out reversed. And what this means is if it's upright, it's about giving. It's about receiving. What this is though, when it's reversed, is about not just balancing your give and receive, but it's time to give more to yourself. It's time to allow yourself to receive more. It's time to give more to yourself. You may be the support system for others who have their hands out, but this week it's time to say no, and it's time to start supporting yourself. Your dreams, your goals, your desires. Focus on your own manifestations, not the manifestations of, what other people need or what other people are asking you for. We have another 4. Interesting. A lot of 4s came out this week. And this is the 4 of Cups reversed. This is actually a good position for this 4 of Cups, because it's like you're getting beyond feeling bored and disappointment energy. You're getting beyond feeling, like things are not what you want them to be. And you're starting to realize that it's your emotions and how you feel about a certain situation that's creating this sort of boredom and unhappiness for you. It's you shifting your perspective and changing how you feel about a certain situation, because when you change how you feel about it, you'll change that situation. You'll bring in more stability. Another 4. We had 3 4s come out. That's 444. The angels are with us. They're supporting us. They're protecting us this week. This is about stability, love, foundations, happiness. For some, this is a union card. And it's really about, home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. It's about your home and your hearth and your family, and really being in a space where you're feeling that love and that support this week. Even if it's not your family of origin, your biological family, this is your soul family. This is the family that you've chosen to experience this life path, this life journey, this ascension path with. And so there's a lot of love, stability, and support this week for you. And the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about manifestations. She is like the lower version of the Empress. She can manifest what she needs. She is luxurious. She has wealth and abundance, and she knows, and she's very focused on her goals and what she wants in her physical reality. And so this is a great week again to just look at what you want to create and really start making sure that you're investing in yourself, that you're not giving all of your time, talent, money, energy to others, but that you're giving it to yourself as well. And you're shifting your perspective, understanding that, you know, as you feel better, as you change your views about certain situations and people, as you allow your heart center to open, you'll really create that stability for you. And all the support is around you right now. And so with that, in the bottom of the cards is the Eight of Cups, moving forward, spiritual growth, moving in a new direction. So there is this new energy for some too, because of the Pentacles coming out. This may be like a change in job situation, like how you receive your money this week is going to change, but don't worry, because there is a feminine energy of the Pentacles suit. So a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn woman that you may meet this week that really supports your vision, that really helps you to move forward. Some of you may be taking a new job position this week with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you are the Queen of Pentacles, and you're really realizing like how to better utilize your material wealth in a way where you're not spreading it out to everybody else who just has their hand out, but you're really investing and supporting yourself. And as you do that, the universe will bring in more support and help for you as well. So that is the energy of this week. It's going to be a good week overall. Like I said though, and some of you may get very lucky. You may have some really lucky opportunities, really lucky experiences and situations. Like I said, that there is a lot of change, so don't let your emotional sort of fear or change or any sort of anxiety that you may be feeling put you in a place where your emotions are not balanced and you're focused more on fear and lack than love and abundance. Okay, keep your focus on love and abundance, and you will get lucky this week. So I hope this reading helped. I hope everyone has a beautiful week. Nothing but love. Take care.